How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video, and today we are here to talk about Pokemon ZA. It's officially been a week since it's been out. I want to hear from you guys, and I'm going to go more in depth about my overall feelings about this game. I did post a short earlier kind of giving you a brief idea how I feel about this game, but for the most part I want to take the time to actually talk about my overall thoughts. And then of course I want to talk about some Destined Rivals. My very first video was talking about Destined Rivals Mega Evolution. Is it gonna crash? Which we know it's not gonna crash. So it's just, you gotta love those headlines, right? We know it's not gonna crash. Those are two phenomenal sets and they're gonna do very, very well. The chase cards in both of those sets are fantastic. All the cards in those two sets are fantastic. So pick up some Mega Evolution and Destined Rivals, y'all. But at the end of this video, we are going to be doing some, of course, everybody's favorite part of the episode is, or at least it's my favorite part of these videos, pack openings. We have the new Mimikyu EX box. It has, It has Journey Together, Twilight Masquerade, Surging Sparks, Destined Rivals, and Mega Evolution, 10 packs. It's the very first thing that I've been able to find at retail in the longest time. I was able just to walk in the Target. They had 3 behind the counter. I picked it up, no lines waiting at all. It was fantastic. That's how it used to be. We were living in the golden days and we had no idea. But enough of that. Yeah, towards the end of the video, we're gonna be opening up some packs, so stay tuned for that. My son will probably be joining me. But talking about Pokemon ZA itself, or Pokemon Legend ZA, tongue twisted here. I think the game's fantastic. I'm having a lot of fun with the game. It's definitely, pushing Pokemon to the next level as far as, their battle mechanics go. It's no longer just like a turn-based game. My fiance watches me play like the older ones, even though they're nostalgic to me, and I love them dearly and always will. She's like, I don't understand how you get into this, but she's been watching me play the other one, and she's like, oh, I can actually probably get into this. So now she's tempted to actually pick up a copy of Pokemon ZA, and maybe we can convince her to get into the hobby and start collecting too. That'd be fantastic, so I'll keep you guys updated on that. But that is a good example itself that Pokemon's doing something right. It caught the attention of somebody who completely has nothing to do with Pokemon, never understood it. She just loves me and my son, obviously, and so she just, she rolls with it. It makes us happy, so she's cool with it. So if it's able to catch her attention and where she wants to, kind of give it a shot, Pokemon's definitely doing something right. But like I said, the battle mechanics are great. It's Mega Evolution, guys. I'm having a lot of fun. I don't know what else to say, guys. It's just, I'm a sucker for Pokemon. I've been growing up since I was a kid. So were my very first game, Silver Gold. So any new Pokemon game, I'm a sucker. I test it out. I'm a sucker for it. I'm having a lot of fun for it. But I will agree with the complaints that people are having. Some of the graphics look wonky. Like the freaking windows just look like they're drawn on. Like wasn't a fan that you're just tied to the city itself. Like I wish that we could kind of expand past the city a little more. Pokemon Legend Arceus I think was a lot better in that aspect. That it was more open world, more it was more gravitas to it, if that's the right word for that. But I'm still having a lot of fun. Now, I don't think that there should be a DLC right off rip. I know it's not here yet, but they announced it, at launch. So in the next few months, we're getting a DLC. And granted, I'm hearing the reason why we're getting DLC is because technically this game was supposed to be released a year ago, and they already had the DLC waiting. So, they have other things in the pipeline. We saw that leak with, Winds and Waves. If that's the new, generation of Pokemon, who knows? But that's why they kind of put it out together. But I can agree that Pokemon could have put some more love and time into these graphics of the game. Again, we are one of the biggest fan bases out there. There's smaller game companies out there who put a lot more time and a lot more money into their games, and their fan base isn't nearly as big as Pokemon. And we all know Pokemon has the money, so they definitely could have put a lot more into this to make this a better experience for everybody as far as the way the game looks. There is still some random, it lags, I'll see trainers hovering in the air, things, just little things like that, come on, it's Pokemon. Y'all can afford not to have those issues in the game. Come on, get it together. But I'm still having a lot of fun with the game. I can't sit here and bash it and when I'm having so much fun for it. I got it I went to midnight release for GameStop. Those are very rare nowadays, so whenever there's a midnight release, I'm there. And I have put maybe 20 hours into the game already for 4 days straight after work. That's all I was doing. It has me hooked. I'm trying not to just go through the story like I normally do. I'm trying to actually take my time and enjoy the game. Right now, my team consists of course, Gengar, Lucario, Dragonite, Charizard, and Gyarados. Those are the 5 ones on my team, and I'm having a blast with this game. So, yeah, guys, now I want to hear from you guys. How do you guys feel about Pokemon ZA? Are you guys having a lot of fun with it, or are you one of the ones that completely are not on board, not enjoying this game, and think that Pokemon, gave us a load of crap? I, on the other hand, again, I'm having a lot of fun. Why don't you guys? Let me know how you guys feel about Pokemon ZA. Now, getting into the TCG side of things, I'm gonna talk about some more Destined Rivals because I absolutely love Destined Rivals. It's so nostalgic for me. Honestly, it's a mixture of Team Rocket and then of course Ethan. Ethan being my first Pokemon trainer I got to play with as a kid with the game, so I have a strong attachment. So Ethan's Ho-Oh, Ethan's Typhlosion, that's my main chases for this set. You know, Rocket's Mewtwo would be fantastic to pull, Misty's Psyduck, fantastic to pull, but for me, it's definitely Ethan, and I'm happy that they're not, you know, the top tier. Oh, Cynthia's Garchomp. How can I forget about that? That's a beautiful card. But Ethan's Ho-Oh, Ethan's Typhlosion is not at the top of everybody's radar, so luckily it's not as expensive as the Mewtwo and the, you know, the Garchomp. So I'm happy about that. But I love Destined Rivals, and my very first video was talking about how now might be the time to, you know, pick up a booster box or pick up pick up Destined Rivals, because we got that restock of booster boxes randomly in, you know, the Pokemon Center, so it made the booster box price drop from like 500 down to like 400, and now it's like for the past, since I posted that video, it's been like 350 to 390. It's just been going back and forth through TCG. I've been watching it, just seeing what I was going to do, because in that video I was talking about how now is probably the time to pick up a box or two, because I guarantee you it's going to go right back up to where it was, because this is a Team Rocket set. It's a very in-demand set. People are going to want this set, and I know it's a very, very new one, so it could go either or. It can go up, it can go down, it can do whatever it wants to do, but my gut's telling me that this set is going to be a very sought after one. Not even just from like the investing side of it, just because like I said, the cards, like people are gonna be chasing these cards for years. Like we have Rocket's Mewtwo, the Crobat, the Moltres, the Ethan's Ho-Oh, the Cynthia's Garchomp. There's so many bangers in this set, so people are always gonna be after this set. And that kind of gets me to another point about why I want to bring it to Destined Rivals is we might not be getting a lot more booster box after, you know, this whole restock. It wasn't a reprint, this restock that we got in the Pokemon Center, but we are getting a lot more Destined Rivals coming in the future. It's gonna be coming in like the form of collector boxes, you know, booster bundles, blisters, things like this, smaller products, the stuff that you can go easily get at Target that's not gonna cost $300-400. I think that's the stuff that we're gonna see a lot of. Like today, for example, we're opening up that new Mimikyu box. There's a Salamence box that goes with it, and there's Destined Rivals in those. So you're gonna start seeing, at least for the next year and a half, a lot of Destined Rivals when it comes to, you know, the single pack. So if there's any chase cards that you guys are looking for Destined Rivals right now, like if it's Ethan's Ho-Oh, Ethan's Typhlosion, Misty's Psyduck, yeah, they're kind of high right now, but the more packs that get into the market, the lower that the cost of those cards are going to get. So this might be your time to kind of, you know, gauge the market and be able to pick up those singles that you guys want. Try to get them graded, get that PSA 10 that we all want. Even if you're not a grader, if you just like collecting the singles, now might be the best time to pick up, you know, some singles. Like if you're, like I said, if you're looking for the Misty's Psyduck or the Ethan's Typhlosion or Ho-Oh, Mewtwo, maybe not Mewtwo. I think that one's just kind of, that one just stayed up there. Like that's like a near $500 card now, and that one I have not seen move at all. But Ethan's Ho-Oh I've seen come down a little bit, and I'm getting very, very excited about that. I'm waiting for it to get to a certain point, and I'm just gonna go find one and pick it up, because I've opened up so much Destined Rivals and I have honestly pulled nothing. So I'm at this point, I might just go buy the card I want and put it behind me, and I'm gonna be super excited about that. But yeah, guys, now's the time to be, like I said earlier, now's the time to be focusing on Destined Rivals, whether it's the booster box or if it's just the smaller ancillary products like the collection boxes, the 3-pack blisters, the single packs. Now's the time to do it. Definitely do it while you can, because like I said, I can see this set going crazy later in the future. But now I heard from you guys. Let me know down below in the comments how you feel about Pokemon Legends EA, and do you agree with me when it comes to Destined Rivals? Don't forget that like button, subscribe to the channel before you head out, and also don't forget we're about to open up this new Mimikyu EX collection box, so stay tuned. Hopefully I can pull either the Butthole Pikachu or the Ethan's Ho-Oh. Let's see what we pull. So as stated before, we are opening the Mimikyu EX and Alcremie EX, if I'm pronouncing that right, new premium collection box. There is 10 packs totals. We got, you know, 2 Journey Together, 2 Surging Sparks, 2 Twilight Masquerade, Destined Rivals, of course, and then we get Mega Evolution. So, you know, happy to finally find something at retail, you know, so I kind of jumped on that. And it was nice to finally walk into a store for once and not have to, you know, stand in a line, just walk up, grab it, and then be on my very way. So, you know, screw that. Let's go this way.
That's one way to do it.
Goodbye, trash. So, of course, when it comes to Journey Together, for me, it's the Salamence, Mega Evolution, it's that Gold Lucario or that SAR Lucario. Destined Rivals, I know everybody's after that, you know, the that Giovanni's Team Rocket's Mewtwo, but for me, it's definitely the Ethan Toho. Some nice little Journey Together promos, Mimikyu and Alcremie, if I'm pronouncing it right.
I think it's Alcremie.
And then a nice big Mimikyu jumbo card. Alright. So I think as far as the packs go, we're going to go, in my personal opinion, the least greatest set to the best set. So that is up to your discretion, what you believe so. So what you think is a bad set or not a bad set, not a good set is your opinion. But for me, it's easily going to go Journey Together first, Twilight Masquerade. Then, of course, we go to Surging Sparks, Mega Evolution, and then my current favorite set, which would be Destined Rebels, because I'm so eager to pull that Ethan Zoho. So it's 10 packs. Let's see what we get. So again, with Journey Together, for me, everybody wants that, I honestly forget what the main chase card is for this one, but for me, it's definitely the SIR Salamence. Here is the code card for all of you that do it. I don't remember the code. Alright.
Okay.
Clang, Furret, Kinglet, Sanaconda. Alright, Lycanroc. So nothing cool there, but you know, like I said, it's Journey Together. Hopefully we get something out of this. Getting something at retail, you know, finally going to pull something off the shelf. I don't feel as bad if I don't pull it. Anything, I'm just happy to finally have something to open and don't feel bad about it. Lightning Energy, Comfy, Centret. Alright. Alright, Magmortar. Alright, Journey Together did not come in clutch. You know, that was kind of a fail on there. And moving on to Twilight Masquerade, of course, that is the Greninja. That's the Greninja. Everybody says the Surging Sparks that kind of started this whole like frenzy for Pokemon again. But truthfully, it was that Greninja was like the first sign that, you know, Pokemon was getting back on top. So Poochyena.
Okay.
See if we get anything. Nope. Walking Wake. Alright, we still got a handful of packs left, you know. We're on the two, you know, least desirable sets in my opinion. So hopefully between the big boys we'll get something big. Code card for all you. Basic Energy, Aaron, Sandshrew, Chansey, Apom, and Orpon EX. Okay, well, hey, we got somewhat of a pool.
Yeah.
Something, you know, it's better than nothing.
Yeah.
Moving on to Surging Sparks, of course, we are looking for the Butthole Pikachu. Everybody's favorite card that, you know, broke the internet a year ago before Prismatic Evolution took all of its thunder.
Yeah, that was insane.
So let's see if we can pull something big here. And Iron Crown, nothing there. Alright, hopefully this collection box comes in clutch, you know.
Yeah.
And gives us something here, but like I said, it's just cool to finally be able to open some packs. It's been a long time since I've been able to, if I can even open this one. Alright.
I can't even find any packs anymore.
Alright.
You have to go with like 8 targets.
Luckily for this one, I walked to the first target. They had 3 boxes left, and I was able just to walk up, grab one, with one per person. That was super nice. And Palossand EX. Alright, so nothing grand.
Too good.
Moving on to Mega Evolution. Of course, we were trying to get that gold card and that Lucario SIR for me, personally. Alright, let's see if we can get lucky.
Come on.
And Cinderace. Cool little trickery though. Alright. Last Mega Evolution.
Come on.
Code card for all you that use that.
Nope.
Oh, Mega Abomasnow EX. So hey, that's a pull.
Yeah.
I believe I did pull this one already, but it's cool to, you know, get something out of this box. Alright, moving on to my favorite set. You know, Ethan Toho, Ethan Typhlosion. That's the 2 main ones. We're going to go with Cynthia. We'll do Team Rocket last.
Come
Code
on.
card for all you out there.
We need some good luck here.
And Mag. Alright, last pack Magic. Let's
Yeah,
see if we
that's
can
right.
pull something great in here.
Come
That'd
on.
be fantastic.
Magic from the last pack. Please, Lord.
Ethan Toho, Rockets Mewtwo. All right, so let's see. Staryu, Ekans, and Wobbuffet. All right, so these are the pulls from, this Mimikyu Super Premium Collection box. Of course, we pull these 3, and then the, promos, the Journey Together promos that come with it. But like I said, this was fun. It was cool just to be able to find some products, for retail and not have to, wait in line or, pay an arm and leg to get this stuff. So this was definitely fun. Hopefully I can find more stuff in the future.